push is on to get more teenage boys on Aussie netball courts and to keep them playing once they've donned their bibs. South Australia is the latest state to roll out programs to keep boys playing after they turn 12, with plans to establish a boys-only comp so they're not forced out of the sport.
Joining us now is Jerome Gilbard, who plays for the Australian men's netball team. Jerome, is this a real problem? Are there a whole lot of boys out there getting to 13 and suddenly having their dreams snatched away from them?
Yeah, certainly. I think, up to that age there's plenty of kids around playing, obviously not as many as we'd like, but once they hit to that age there's no opportunities for them, so they're sort of lost to the traditional male-dominated sports in basketball or footy or cricket, things like that.
Do you cop it for playing netball at your age? Do your mates say you're playing a girls' sport and you ought to get out and play Aussie rules or play basketball at least?
I used to. When I graduated high school was when I first started playing again. I played as a kid, and the perception then was that it was a women's sport, and yeah, you definitely copped it a bit every now and again, but I think the perception is slowly changing, which is great, for boys and men around, that now it's more common and people, understand and know that men can and do play, and it's not seen so much as women dominated. For
kids, Jerome, how hard is it for the boys and girls to play together in terms of the physicality or the way that they play? Does it cause a few problems?
Not that I'm aware of. I think up to 12 years old they're definitely able to play together, and I think I can certainly appreciate that boys and girls do develop differently, but I think the opportunity to play, whether it is in these mixed teams that are around or boys alone, I still think giving that opportunity to them would be a fantastic step forward for the men that currently play, and for future young generations that want to play for Australia.
Does that mean, Jerome, that Pete won't be able to throw his weight around on the mixed netball courts much longer?
What?
Pete's always welcome. He can come and play for me if he wants. No, I think...
Thanks, mate. I won't have I'll pass a nail check as well, because I bite my nails as well, so that won't be an issue. The nail check will be fine.
That's right. We'll make an exception for you, Pete.
Excellent.
We basically have a full team here.
I've never played netball as the woman on this panel, so there you go.
Be happy to fill in if needed, I'm sure. Yeah.
I don't know how good I'd be. I can do a little dance. I can floss up the back.
I love it. So we're going to have now men's netball with female cheerleaders. That's the future that we're building. Wonderful. Jerome, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
I can floss better than that, just FYI. That was terrible.